me see. We already did that one. Oh, there we go. Yep, here's the next one. All right. Give this one a try. Let me see. Not that one. Attack names. Heh. Here we go. Okay, she doesn't have the other move anymore. Celestial Heart Power. Oh! Pulsar Dance, that's neat. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. Now that I know my moves, I'm going to use none of them. Give me a minute, actually. Alright, let's get back into the fray. Is this translated? Stage out. Oof. That's seizure-ific. Sorry about that. Oh my god, she killed a person. That was tough. Is everyone okay? We almost lost, didn't we? It seems like we can't count on Sailor Moon. We defeated it. Isn't that enough? It's a virtue to have strong mind if you want to be the leader. How about taking turns with being the leader? That's a great idea, Sailor V. Sailor V is making a comeback. We mustn't allow one lacking in power to be the leader. So whoever can defeat us deserves to lead. Now they invited Saturn this time. You must battle us if you would like to become the leader. But first, the 6 of you should battle among yourselves. Hey everyone, don't underestimate the power of Sailor Moon. Sailor Moon is like half a person without me. Oh, but you can still play as them, okay. Oh. Okay. Favorite abilities. There we go. I didn't know about this. This was probably in the first game. Oh, okay. Don't take this too seriously, Mars. You're the one who started this. Okay, now that I have some attribute points, I should be okay, maybe. Ouch, I probably should have changed the difficulty. Mars, please. Okay. Ah! Ow. She's mad now. Now that I understand how grabs work. I'm not sure how often I'll get away with that, though. What do you think? Do you see my strength? How do you like my technique? There is a difference between studying and fighting, Mercury. Studying is necessary for battle. Don't say things like that, Sailor Moon. Mercury will still put you in the ground. See? Ow. Ooh, she hurts. That was a bit of a fatal mistake for you, Mercury. I'm sorry. Okay. Studying or not, I won't lose when it comes to fighting. Okay. Please don't beat me up with your brute force. I'll show you that I'm made of more than that. Yeah, she's gonna hurt you, Moon. Ouch. Ah! Oh. Okay. Got me with that. What was that? Okay. I must be in a good mood today. I won't get carried away like you, Venus. I won't lose. You're overconfident, crybaby Sailor Moon. That sounds very much unlike Venus. Ow. 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 Oh God! Ow! Ow. Venus, please. I'm not loving it. Stop, please. Ugh. It's impossible to be the leader if you're full of yourself. Weren't you full of yourself just before the match, though?
Oh, excuse me.
You're 10 years too early to become the leader. Sailor Moon, you being the leader must be some mistake. Okay. Ow! Ooh! No, not that. Oh, God. Ah! Ah! Dang. Sorry, I had to do it to a chibi moon. Oh, jeez. Okay, I'm not sorry. You deserve every single bit of this. Come here. Ah! Ah! Flip. Oof. Got dunked on. As long as you have the light of the moon, stand and fight once more. Ugh. Okay. Ow. Ah! She has some moves. Jesus. No, no! Not Twinkle Yell. Okay. Whatever. Jeez, she's giving me problems now. Come here. Huh? Uh. Oh, dang. She got it. Ouch. Whoa, okay. Dang it, she got me with the Twinkle Yell. I think that's just a straight up homing finisher. Jeez. Ah, how? Ah! How? Come here. No mercy. I know how destructive and chaotic you like to be. Absolutely not. Chibiusa sure is annoying. That's understating it. Literally ate 3 of my continues. Sailor Moon, please demonstrate your true strength to us. Yeah, okay, sure. The path to becoming a leader is steep. Let's put the true power of the princess to the test. We won't lose easily. Don't say that with a heart, Saturn. I know what you are. I'm so nervous, I have no choice but to press on. Sailor Moon, risk everything and face your foes. Alright. Ah, that was a bad move. Ouch. Oh! She will not let me in. Oh lord, Pluto, this Pluto goes to tournaments. Ow. Ah! Ugh. That's not what I... Alright. Ah! Where's my grab? Ugh. Ugh. Ah! That should have been a grab, but alright. This'll be a grab. Okay. Now. Ah! Oh, I can actually act with that now. You can see what I'm trying to do. Nah. Okay, well that was one of the outers done. I thought it was all over. She's very strong. Neptune. Okay, don't hold back. Bring your best foot forward and give it your all. Ouch! Ah. Okay. Ow. I'm sorry, Neptune. I had to go for the legs. As expected, you let your guard down as you fought. Don't say it like that, Sailor Moon. That was just grab spam and low kicks. Just a little more. I feel my power is overflowing. It's too early to relax. It really is. I see they upgraded her song. Ah! 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 Well, back to the old reliable, I suppose. The heck was that? Oh. Ah, dang, she got me. That's not what I wanted. Ah! Dang it. What? Dang, have to try again. Well, I'm a little more confident in myself this time. That should have been a grab for me. I don't know how grabs work in this game, but whatever. Hmm. What the heck? Why? All right. Ugh. 'Cause she's always active, I suppose. Well. Jeez. Alright. She isn't even the final boss this time around. How do you have such huge grab range? What's my grab range then? Unsafe, apparently. Yeah, they made her even more constant with her grabs. Oh, hey. Yeah. They made her even stronger than in the first time. Welcome, by the way. I have to go back to my tried and true method, or at least try to replicate it. Okay, then. Yeah. Because her thing is speed, and since she has speed, she can pretty much do whatever she wants. This is an old game, and it doesn't really take into account a lot of things, sadly. Because for one frame when you get up, your character is standing even though you're holding crouch. So that just means that it's a free hit for them. This is a very early Arc Systems game, and it kinda shows. Like, if you're caught prone near the AI, you're at their mercy. I literally got grab chained twice. Because they're so hyperactive, it's a little tough to do other things. Well, shame on me for trying something different, I suppose. Back to the cheesy strats, or at least trying them. At least now I have stats to back me up. I accidentally did a bit of a challenge run last time around. Come here. I'm not gonna live through this one. Even so, I don't have enough health. Yep. And the time was literally right there. Dang. Last time I wasn't aware that you had to press a different button to allocate stats. I knew that was coming. Oh, okay. Kind of, yeah. Alright, well I kind of ASDFW'd that one. Eh. Nice job. Eh. What the hell was that? Ah. Come here. Dang it. This is tough. Ah. Very much so. So tantalizingly close. She has a lot of priority on her moves. How does that not hit? Okay, cool. Okay, down to the last match. Oh, good for you. Damn you. Alright. Getting so close. You're going to slip up, and I'm going to beat you for it. Got crossed up. Okay. Dang it, I can't rely on trying to get a grab. Not unless she screws up, but if she doesn't, then I can't. Did I even get a hit on her in that round? No, I did, apparently. Okay. What is this? Wait, is it counting up? Goodness. How? Yeah. I really do need a panic button in this one. Because she's not going to let me get close, and she's going to nail all of her throws when she's able to. Come here. And I jumped into that. Ugh. Like, what do I do there? You just get locked down, unfortunately. That would have been a grab, but it didn't get through, apparently. Why were you doing that behind her? Alright then. This is hurting my hand. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. Because I think they took away her, other grab. Also, I need her to have another mishap. Uh... Hmm. Alright. Cool, my projectile won't come out. Don't know how that didn't work out in my favor, but alright. Alright, there's one match at least. Ah, God, the desperation. It's alright then. You aren't even the final boss. Please get out of my way, Sailor Uranus. Where was my jump? That should have been a grab. Why wasn't that a grab? But that's a grab. This is crazy. I also need my projectiles to come out when I need them. I need things to work, please. Why was that a grab? It would honestly help for her to have a forward dash a bit more than her having a forward leap. But alright. Come here. Come here. Not the desperation. Okay, wow. Several of those should have just been grabs. Alright then. It really is. It's that 90s boss AI. And not boss as in the good kind, as in the quarter muncher, arcade boss. Come here. Why couldn't I get that the first round now? I really need that the first round. Okay. Well, I finally move on to Saturn. I'm deeply impressed that I was able to make it this far. I am too. Excuse me. I'm surprised I was able to get that crouching kick spam chain. Or that chain grab combo. I need to drink some of my water after that, because that... Up to 20 continues. I'm not sure if she took 20 continues or if I'm up to 20 continues. Ugh. Pain. Only pain awaits. Let's see. So you're the last one to face me. Can I possibly win? These battles are just a matter of self-confidence. Is that what you call it? Okay. Not very many people would be confident in facing someone who could literally end the solar system with the swing of their weapon. But we'll give it a try. She has reach, too. Ouch. Yep, she has reach and projectiles. Getting close to her is going to be very difficult. Yep, she's going to shut me down every single turn. I see the programmers for these games learned how to make a boss with projectile spam. It's Toho now. She said no. Yeah, she will not give me a chance to grab or get close. I always wonder why Saturn had purple as her color instead of the same bluish that the Outer Guardians had. That's kind of the thing, 'cause Neptune has like a bluish green, Uranus has a darker blue, Pluto has black, and Saturn has purple. So it's not really a case of like their planets or anything, it's just a color that I guess now Oka just gave. Yeah, dark colors. They all look great when they stand next to each other. All of their cute little complementing colors. I'm not exactly the biggest fan of the Super Sailor Moon design. I'm a bigger fan of the original, but this one still looks nice, and it's a lot more easier to digest than her eternal form. Back to me getting my ass beat. I think I might want to see when I can get an opportunity when she does that aerial projectile. Okay. Well. Ah, jeez. She has reach in everything. I'm just wondering why yellow is the only color of the rainbow that's not represented by any guardian. No brown either. Honestly, I could see, like, it's funny how I tend to make up my own little ideas for these side characters. Naru, because in the RPG, they have sages and everything that are on Earth, so it's just like Naru could just be like a present day sage of the Earth. She doesn't have to be Sailor Earth, but she could just be like a sage, and she could have been the one to wear, you know, like the yellow sailor outfit. But, eh. I guess there isn't really much of a need. Nara being of more importance would have been fun, to be honest. It would have been. But she's unfortunately doomed to just be Usagi's best friend, aka side character, and energy battery for season 1. They do mention, like, I think it was near the end of one of the seasons, literally her last appearance, she was asking Usagi to share her burdens with her, and people have hypothesized that she knew, or she had a hunch that Usagi was Sailor Moon. Because that's one thing that they don't really bring back in terms of people being reincarnated. The Earth Sages, but I guess that might be exclusive to another story. Well, I mean, even then, you still have Beryl, who was the Sage Beryl before she became corrupted with evil energy and became Queen Beryl. So, there still could have been a way to give Naru a bit more importance, but, Also in the anime, they even gave her a love interest in, Nephrite? I guess? But, this is neither here nor there, and, a bit of clashing with the original writer and, her, animators and whatnots. Because, in the anime, they made Mamoru 18, but kept Usagi 14. And, like, originally, Mamoru's only supposed to be, like, 1 or 2 years older than her and a high schooler. But, as she said, the anime was made to cater a bit more towards the male audience, and it was made by men. So, they made a few alterations and such that were kinda questionable, one of which being making aging Mamoru up to a college student for some reason. That and, how all 5 of them are just boy crazy. I'll admit, I liked the, 90s OVA. It was pretty refreshing to watch. It was very much, made in the sense of, like, a Saturday morning cartoon, honestly. Because there was, like, a lot of fluff and everything, and, it took a while for them to actually get to any progressions. And Naoka Takeuchi did say that, well, as I said already, she didn't really like how the anime turned out because it had so many changes to it, whereas the manga, things turned out a lot more differently in some facets. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of vibing with this music. It's very sorrowful and sad, because it's pretty much representing a bit of Hotaru and Sailor Saturn. Honestly, a middle ground would have probably been just to have... well, in my opinion, a middle ground would have been to have them both be the same age and high schoolers. But, I can understand that if the idea was that Naoka Takeuchi wanted Sailor Moon to be a young girl, and she would have already been starting a little, I guess in their opinion, a little too late if she was 16. Because I guess technically she would have had 2 more years until essentially reaching adulthood, and I didn't understand it before. I mean, for anime versus... Yeah. Okay. Understandable, yeah. It would have been nice, but it's okay now because she pretty much has her opportunity to do that with, Sailor Moon Crystal and Cosmos. And, like, goodness gracious. The one thing I wish for and hope to see, if I'm able to get to see Cosmos and Crystal, I suppose, that's honestly one thing that I did like. They seemed a lot more competent, the Sailor Soldiers. Because in the 90s anime, it was just a case of them getting knocked around until Sailor Moon was able to land the killing blow on the enemy and purify them. They had various small victories that didn't really seem like they made much in the long run. This is true. Let me see if I can... we're gonna be here for a while fighting Saturn. Let me see if I can try and beat her and get to that. Fighting the literal destroyer of the galaxy here. See how she's shutting me down at every angle? Nope, I couldn't even do my special. I'll eventually probably get her if I just keep at it, unfortunately. You wanna play footsies? Yeah, we're gonna be here a while. Literally, what if we gave the Ranger projectiles and a long-reaching weapon and the best... Like, I could have played this with Saturn herself, but... Cool. Will that do anything? I don't think I'm invincible for that. Goodness, there's my life. No, I'm not invincible through that. I wish I was. Dang. Probably should have poured all of my stats into defense. Why did I decide to go for a balanced build? Well. Yeah, this is going to be tough. And I think I'm on normal difficulty, too. So that's another thing. Ow. Whoa. Ow. Oop. Dang. I have to back off, unfortunately, or else I'm gonna get poked. What kind of grab is that? We're at stage 34, people. Ugh. Why wasn't that a grab? I cannot try to fight her with projectiles because there's wind-up. And end lag, so that would be unwise. Hmm. Well. Yep. They really did make her a super boss. Alright then. I can kind of see why no one wants to use this version for tournaments. Why weren't you attacking in the right direction? I can kind of see why no one really wants Saturn in the fighting games either. And I walked right into that one. Jeez, that's so big. Nope. Jeez, I probably should have gone tanker build, I don't know. Okay. No. That should have been a grab, but okay. That's the only boon I have against her, this moon jump. But she wises up to that very quickly. Nope. Do I have to jump in, I guess? That doesn't seem like a wise idea. And then I just get locked down there. What was that? I didn't want you to do that. I wanted you to grab. Well, I have some kind of strat. Well, that's not going to help. Well... this is going to be a little tough. What? Cool. Oh, that got her? Okay. Okay, I see. Something. I see something. Or maybe I don't. Okay, maybe I don't see anything. Okay, I don't see. I don't think I see anything. I saw something for a minute, but I guess it was just a flash. Okay, yeah, I don't think I see anything. Nope, I don't see anything. Shit. I have an idea now, though. Dang it. Should have went with the light. Okay. Why can't I lock her down? Cool. Well. That last one was looking really hopeful. Okay, cool. Nope. Well, that's another set lost. Stage 43, alright. Why weren't you moving forward? What was that? Well... this will be tough. This is certainly an Arxis game. Early 90s, I suppose. Why would you pull that out? Who said that you needed to do that? And I just don't understand the proximity for the grabs. Sometimes they work, sometimes they don't. They are an enigma. And she can just flail like that and be perfectly safe. Why? Why weren't you moving? Once again. And I need you to make more grabs like that, honestly. Like, why can't I interrupt her when she's doing that? Truly the worst designed final boss. But a final boss nonetheless. We're going to be here for a long while, and I really hope that this ends soon. What is this nonsense? Well, alright. A win's a win, I suppose. Where's my projectile? Dang. Alright, I guess I should have just gone in then. Did I win? Yes. A win's a win. I have a new view on how tough it is to be a leader. Yeah, you gotta outspam the other person. That's not the most satisfying victory, honestly, but hey, after all the scummy stuff she was doing, I'll take it. Okay. Alright then. Please continue to cheer for me from here on out. E. It's the same grade I got last time. E for I guess it's alright. Heh. I just remembered something funny. What did you recall, small lady? Mom, I remember when I went in an alternative timeline and I beat you like 12 times, and I nearly became like the leader. Like, I kind of wrecked you, Mom, but yeah, it was pretty funny. Mommy was really strong that time. She was even able to defeat me. You know, after I beat her like 12 times, I kind of pitied her and gave her the W. Your mother is such a kind person now. And you're even kinder, small lady, for letting her win. Well, I love you. I love both my strong mother and my kind father. Why is that, small lady? And that's because my mother from the past and my mother today are both my beloved mommy. Thank you, my precious small lady. But my dear small lady, we're gonna have to have that salty run back one day. Just you wait. Dreams come true. I don't know whose dream came true with that one, but okay. Unless this is a... No, it's not a locked screen. To anyone who dares to challenge my leadership, in the name of the moon, I'll punish you. Freaking thanks for the Sailor Moon jump scare. What's tournament look like? Oh, well, okay. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. There's no Pluto in this tournament. Not the lesbians fighting. Yeah, I kinda changed my mind. Well, okay. I think we're done here. I did not have the two-player controller, so I'm not going to sit here and watch Sailor Moon just get bodied. We've seen enough of that today. You still there, Clue? Sorry if that was loud.